Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, walk into your kitchen, and reach for a simple slice of bread. Toasted, warm, harmless, right? But what if that exact habit, repeated every single day, was quietly damaging your metabolism, inflaming your gut, and pushing your body toward disease, without you ever feeling it? This is happening to millions of people right now. And the most shocking part? The problem isn't just junk food. It's something most people still believe is healthy. Today, you're going to discover what really happens inside your body when you stop eating bread for just 30 days, and why the results can be far more powerful than you expect. If you are over 40, over 50, or especially over 60, this message is for you. Because what you're about to learn could completely change how your body feels and functions starting today. Here is what nobody tells you. Bread is not just food, it is primarily starch. And starch is simply long chains of sugar molecules, glucose, linked together. The moment you take a bite, your body begins breaking it down. Not minutes later, not hours later. Within seconds, your body enters a rapid metabolic response. Blood sugar rises quickly. Insulin spikes, fat storage pathways activate, inflammation quietly begins. A major report referenced by Harvard Medical School has shown that frequent high glycemic foods, like refined grains, are strongly linked to insulin resistance over time. And here's the question most people never ask. What happens if you remove that constant trigger, even for just 30 days? Let's break it down. Number 7. The silent blood sugar roller coaster. Most people don't see bread as sugar, but inside your body, it behaves almost the same. Here is what happens inside your body. Your digestive system rapidly converts starch into glucose. That glucose floods your bloodstream. Your pancreas releases insulin to control it. Then comes the crash. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that high glycemic foods can cause rapid spikes followed by sharp drops in blood sugar. I once worked with a 62-year-old man who ate whole wheat bread every morning thinking it was healthy. By midday, he felt exhausted, shaky, and hungry again. Classic glucose crash. The fix is simple. Remove bread, even temporarily, and stabilize your blood sugar. Replace it with protein and healthy fats in the morning. Pro tip. Most people think whole wheat prevents spikes. It doesn't. The difference is minimal. Number 6. The hidden cause of bloating and gas. This one surprises almost everyone. If you feel bloated, heavy, or uncomfortable after meals, bread could be feeding the problem. Here is what happens inside your body. Not all carbohydrates are absorbed quickly. Some travel deeper into your digestive system, where bacteria ferment them. That fermentation produces gas. A study in Gut Journal linked poorly absorbed carbohydrates to increased bloating and discomfort. A 55-year-old woman I saw had daily bloating for years. She removed bread for 3 weeks, and the bloating disappeared almost completely. The good news is, your body can recover quickly. The fix: reduce bread intake and allow your gut to reset. Pro tip: if symptoms are severe, conditions like SIBO may be involved, and bread makes it worse. Number 5. The gut barrier breakdown. This is where things get serious. Your gut is not just for digestion. It is a protective barrier between the outside world and your bloodstream. Here is what happens inside your body. Compounds in wheat, especially gluten and lectins, can weaken that barrier. When that happens, particles that should stay inside your gut begin leaking into your bloodstream. A study published in The Lancet discussed intestinal permeability and its role in inflammation and immune dysfunction. I remember a 60-year-old patient with unexplained fatigue and joint pain. After removing gluten sources, including bread, her symptoms improved significantly. The fix is simple, but powerful. Give your gut a break. Pro tip: you don't need celiac disease to be affected. Many people have sensitivity without knowing it. Number 4. Nutrient blockers. You never knew about here is what most people will never know. Bread doesn't just lack nutrients. It can block the ones you eat. Here is what happens inside your body. Compounds called phytates bind to minerals like zinc, iron, and magnesium, preventing absorption. So even if you eat healthy foods, your body may not fully absorb them. A study in the Journal of Nutrition confirmed that phytates significantly reduce mineral bioavailability. I once worked with a man in his 70s with low magnesium despite a good diet. Reducing grains, including bread, improved his levels. The good news? Your body can absorb more nutrients almost immediately once the blockers are reduced. Pro tip: this effect is stronger in whole grains, not weaker. Number 3. The weight gain hormone trap. This is where things become visible. If you struggle with weight, bread may be quietly working against you. Here's what happens inside your body. Frequent insulin spikes push your body into fat storage mode. At the same time, compounds in wheat may interfere with leptin, the hormone that tells you you're full. A study in obesity reviews highlighted how insulin resistance and leptin dysfunction contribute to weight gain. A 58-year-old patient told me, "I eat healthy, but I can't lose weight. Bread was part of every meal. Removing it changed everything. The fix is simple. Reduce insulin spikes, and your body shifts from storing fat to burning it." Pro tip: hunger after eating bread is not weakness. It's biology. Number 2. The addiction effect. This one sounds extreme, but it's real. Bread can trigger brain responses similar to addictive substances. Here is what happens inside your body. When gluten breaks down, it forms compounds called gluteomorphins. These can bind to opioid receptors in the brain. A study referenced in neuroscience and biobehavioral reviews explored how food-derived peptides influence brain reward pathways. I've had patients say, "I can quit sugar, but not bread." That's not a lack of discipline. That is chemistry. The good news is, when you stop eating it, those cravings fade, often within days. Pro tip: the first 3 to 5 days are the hardest. After that, clarity improves dramatically. Number 1. The inflammation you never feel. This is the most dangerous one, because you don't feel it until it's too late. Here's what happens inside your body. Bread, especially modern wheat, can trigger low-grade chronic inflammation. Not pain, not swelling, but a slow, silent process linked to heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. A major study in the British Medical Journal linked refined grain consumption to increased inflammatory markers. I once sat across from a 65-year-old man with no obvious symptoms, until he developed cardiovascular issues. His diet was normal, including daily bread. The fix? Reduce inflammatory triggers before damage accumulates. Pro tip: inflammation is not about one meal. It's about repetition. Here is your complete 30-day reset protocol. Morning, 7 a.m. Start your day with protein, eggs, yogurt, or nuts. No bread. Midday, 12 p.m. Replace sandwiches with whole food meals, vegetables, meat, healthy fats. Afternoon, 3 p.m. If hungry, choose nuts or fruit. Avoid processed carbs. Dinner, 7 p.m. Focus on simple meals. Protein plus vegetables, no grains. Hydration, all day. Drink water consistently to support detox and digestion. A structured dietary reset like this has been shown in metabolic studies to improve insulin sensitivity by up to 30–40% within weeks. You can start this tonight, not next week. Tonight. Blood sugar spikes, digestive distress, gut barrier damage, nutrient blockage, weight gain hormones, addiction pathways, silent inflammation. Each one alone is dangerous. Together, they create a perfect storm. This is not fate, this is preventable. Your body has been working for you, every single day, for decades. Your gut, your pancreas, your brain, all trying to maintain balance, even when overwhelmed. Now it's your turn to give something back. Try it for 30 days. Listen to your body. You may be surprised how quickly it responds. If you want to understand how your body really works, subscribe to this channel. Every week, I share life-saving health insights for adults over 40, 50, and beyond. Press like, because this helps this message reach someone who may need it. And in the comments, write, "I'm starting today." Finally, share this with someone you care about. A parent, a friend, a partner. You may never know whose life you protect. I will see you in the next video.